So the story of Seed Savers is really the story of a future where the general public, and especially the younger generations, have a disconnect between their food and where it comes from. They really don't know. The kids in their lifetimes have not ever seen fresh food. In the future in which Seed Savers takes place, there are 5 food groups, and the food groups are proteins, vites, sweeties, carbos, and snacks. And I imagine that food to look something like bologna and fruit roll-ups, where it's just this flat, round food in these groups. And everybody knows it has what people need to be healthy, and there are different flavors later on, but that's it. And gardening has become illegal because the seeds have become owned and patented, and then also the government and these big corporations, the food industry, they've all become one, and they have a monopoly on it. And so this underground organization exists called Seed Savers, which is the series title. And the children start to learn about seeds and gardening. The older character in the book is Anna, and she is still from a time when people garden, not a lot. I tell the kids when I visit the schools that to imagine that when you are old, maybe in your 80s, and if it's this future, you still know about food, you know about the connection, and that's who Anna is in my books. Anna is the future you, and so she is teaching these kids. So because they actually came to her first, Claire did, and then Claire, ultimately she brings in her best friend Lily and her little brother Dante. Although the first part of book 1 is really a lot of gardening, probably too much gardening for some people. For other people who want to use it in gardening classes, it's really quite perfect. But a lot of people like the second half of book 1, which is this ultimate bike ride that these kids take cross country, mostly at night. They have run away for a reason that I'm not going to mention here, but they're looking for the Garden State because Claire remembers reading somewhere there's a Garden State, so they think maybe it's different there than where they're from. They don't find exactly what they're looking for, but it's an interesting journey, and a lot of us, I think, when we were kids, and hopefully still kids today, spend a lot of time on their bikes. There's all those great bike scenes in movies like in E.T., and so there's a real bike adventure in book 1. And personally, I've talked with several people who that was their favorite part of the first book.